What is good, guys? So welcome back to my channel. I am Sleepy Celestial. So guys, we have some major news of the Beyonce visuals. Now, I've been hinting at this for a while now. So if you guys saw my first part video that I released yesterday, and how I was explaining to you guys how the Cowboy Carter and Renaissance are still inactive, or they still will mirror each other. This will be how the front cover of that video looks like. I'm talking about the Cowboy Carter and the Renaissance visuals. Now, I've been saying that these two albums out of the trilogy, they kind of mirror each other, and I'm gonna go even further on this video to talk about. Now, this is gonna be a bit long video, but hold on to your horses because we have so much to talk about. So ever since I made the first video about the visuals, this is gonna be the second video, which will cover part 2 and part 3 together, and then we're jumping into chapter 2 of my Cowboy Carter experience, which will talk about the album itself. This will be the next video coming after this, so bear with me. So like I said, thank you so much, Renee, for being the first act, because now I start seeing how everything falls into place. I've been saying this and I've been pleading with this, and how to tell people that the Renaissance is still not over. The Renaissance still has a larger part is going to be playing into the Cowboy Carter. Like I said, before we end the video and talk about what will happen at the Cowboy Carter tour, which will be kicking off next week, I like to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout the years, because that means so much to me. That allows me to create contents like this. Remember when Renee appeared at the Renaissance tour and it was massive, and remember how big the stage was, right? What if I tell you Beyonce is planning to do something very similar to this? And you know, I like to bring in Renee into this choice. So Renee, how you been? How you doing? And I'd like to ask you some few questions, if you don't mind. I want to talk about with your cousin, which is Chardonnay, which is your sister. I need to know what is she's going to wear at the Cowboy Carter. So, hello. This is Chardonnay. Chardonnay, hey Renee. So these two horses are sisters or cousins. If you look at the mirroring of each of the vinyls, you see that is a continuation of the fourth act is the completion of the entire visuals. When we saw the different campaigns that Beyonce was planning to release, the Levi jeans commercial, we saw that Beyonce was spotted wearing this type of logo on one of her shirts, as well as the Cowboy Carter poster, which talks about the Cowboy Carter Rodeo Chitlin Circus tour, which is similar to the Chitlin Circus in the past, and how old Western folks were going around creating tents and creating events. So flash forward, when Cowboy Carter was first released, we saw that the first thing we got was a saddle and indicating the name Cowboy Carter, and automatically everybody knew brown with a bit of silver and a bit of the patriotic color. We knew it was going to be country. Flash forward a year later, we understood the Cowboy Carter. We still trying to discover the description of the entire album, and I've been saying that the Cowboy Carter and Renaissance almost mirrors each other. And the reason why I say this, and one of the part of the Renaissance tour, American Got a Problem, there was some flashes that a lot of people weren't seeing. There's one of the flashes says Big B Cowboy, and the other one was Bounty Hunter. The other few cover names that were coming out was also the Problem Low, the Problem Outlaw, and then the unnamed other cover title. Now, this title was an exclusive title when she released the deluxe, not part of the deluxe, but also the it was a special with the Beyonce braids, almost like she looked at like the Statue of Liberty. Flash forward to all of those things, she then went on and creating Beyonce Bowl, which was an experience within itself. It was a Super Bowl status performance, and it was captivating, indicating that we're stepping into the Cowboy Carter era. Then the Cowboy Carter Super Bowl performance and Christmas special gave us teasers of what we could see from the Cowboy Carter. Now, I haven't even talked about the set list yet, but I have a lot of ideas of what the set lists are going to be like. For one, Beyonce also partnered the Beyonce Bowl with a Beyonce, cover art book, and the cover art book was mind-blowing. The reason why I say it's mind-blowing, because everything that we were asking about, similar to what the Renaissance did, with was the set list of costumes that she was planning on wearing when she was announced the Renaissance tour. She didn't do that much promotion for the Cowboy Carter about the costume that she's going to wear. The costume plays a larger part into the visuals. Now, the way she gave us the costume was part of the booklet. Now, a lot of things that I didn't pick up first from the Beyonce Bowl is now becoming a more relevant part of the visuals that are coming, like I mentioned. Now, remember when she was performing Levi jeans, she had the entire car in denims. And denim, Beyonce has a fascination with denims, and then denims were now part of the I will say the ensemble of what the theme is going to almost look like for even the look of even the stage. What if Beyonce plans to do something with the stage that deals with denim? Also, I think Denim is also going to be helping her sponsor more of their products, as well as the same way she did for the Tiffany & Co. and the other brands that she partnered. Now, introducing the Denim horse from Cowboy Carter booklet. Now, this denim horse is also Chardonnay. I think the same way Renee was appearing at the actual Renaissance stage, Beyonce is going to do something very similar to the Cowboy Carter stage, where she brings out Chardonnay but in a denim look. Like, this is part of the Beyonce booklet art cover that released today. Beyonce also partnered that with a commercial, which was part 3 or chapter 3 of Levi jeans. Now, Levi jeans probably gonna get a lot of sales because of the denim horse that she is riding. This is an insane level of detail. Like, the whole denim horse is she's very metaphorically telling, like when she was singing part of the lyric where she says, "I wear my jeans on denim," she is putting a double entendre on everything that she's talking about. So you have to take everything that she says as a piece of importance, as well as clues. Everything that this album has done so far, it fits as a double entendre, which is she could say one thing, but it means two things at the same time. Like, it's so much things that she's planning on doing, and looking back on what she's planning on doing for these visuals, from American Requiem, 16 Carriages, Bodyguard, Daughter, Two Hands to Heaven, Tyrant, the denim almost mirrors the teaser commercial that she did for the tour. But the horse is black. The horse is turning black, but at the same time, the horse that's gonna be for the Cowboy Carter it's a denim horse. So it seems like the horse is finally revealing its true nature, indicating that the horse is a denim horse, which is. This is what I was saying, like the deluxe version of Cowboy Carter might be on a denim horse. She might be sitting on a denim horse, which means that we might get like a deluxe copy of Cowboy Carter. Now, I'm not sure when that will come out, because like I said, Everything that Beyonce has done so far leading up to this second act has been phenomenal, and the way she planned out this act is genius, because looking at the echoes of America, this mirrors back to what I was saying before, how she's echoing Renaissance inside of Cowboy Carter. So even the set list, I feel as if is gonna intertwine with Cowboy Carter in a way that we didn't expect. Even the teaser trailer from the Renaissance, the horses that were present in some of the teaser trailer reminds me of Chardonnay. It doesn't remind me of Renee. It's so weird how this multiverse, how she's building it up. Like I said, the Chitlin Circus Cowboy Carter tour, which will be releasing on April 28th, is going to be massive. I think people are not getting the magnitude of what's about to happen. I think that this is going to be much bigger than we expect. And like I said, the hunting of American Requiem as an opening is going to shake things up so much, because I've been reading the lyrics of American Requiem. It is probably my favorite opening of any Beyonce song. I'm gonna have to be serious with it, because it's hunting. It is basically telling America, we need to listen the fuck up. Like, we need to not go back to the dark ages. The whole album is a history lesson. And what better to start with American Requiem, which is the first big opening of this album. And she's basically singing, indicating that can people hear her, almost as if she's echoing her present self from this album. This is going to be a very powerful opening. Now, I know that it seems very strange when you think about how she opened up Renaissance with Dangerously in Love and Mountains High. These two songs before she jumped into she went from ballad before she jumped into Cowboy Renaissance. But with Cowboy Carter, she's opening up some of the biggest opening songs of this album, which is American Requiem. And like I said, guys, I can't wait to see you guys in chapter 2 as we talk about the album in its entirety. This is going to be insane. But shout out to the Denim Horse Chardonnay. I cannot wait to see this tour. Thank you guys so much. This is part 2 of the visuals. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for chapter 2. Bye bye.